Difference between designer, programmer, and web developer. The internet, a tool that manages to transform society, overwhelming tends to me to facilitate it provide to users. It's not like you can get everything on the internet, since it is the quality of the providing information to anyone who searches properly. Web pages are the main way of disseminating information on the internet, and there are all kinds of them, from tools that focus on storing video for winning to bank page where financial transactions and operations are carried out. They are incredible and very helpful, but not had many known with the websites and tools responsibility on page creation are born. All throughout the world, web designer, web developer, and web programmer are read a lot on the internet. The reality is that most people think they are very same because are very closely related when I'm looking for again the client for web projects. What is clear is that you must be clear about the functions of each one before requesting a quote for your website. What is a web designer? He is a professional in the part of creating web page, focuses on the visual sections. Despite bearing the name of designing, he fulfills functions that are far removed from that is referred to as common design graphic design. He is the expert within the web development team, with the greatest importance in terms of the success of the web, since it must ensure that the design of the web page is attractive. The user understands how to use the interface of the website and to carry out microsearch to keep the website updated over time. It could be said that the web designer of the web page is compared to the architect of the artwork. What is a shot of creating the perfect image to attract the public towards it, make them fall in love, retain them, and then make it to come back. But what training and knowledge does a web designer need? Knowledge of the art and graphic and multimedia design, capacity of creativity and empathy with all types of company and sectors, excellent command of design and illustration software, knowledge on CMS, especially when looking WordPress design and development jobs, basic knowledge of programming languages such as HTML and JavaScript, basic knowledge of digital marketing strategies, good command of the English for knowledge of the new technologies and trend worldwide, good time management and ability to work under pressure. What if a web page developer? If the web designer was compared to the architect, the web page developer would be the site engineer. This is the expert technician in charge of carrying out the control of the analysis of the web page, from the design of the visual interface to the software and programming, to ensure that both parties are working together and without errors. You always have to be in contact with the web page designer since one of the functions of the web developer jobs is to ensure that the functioning of the web adapts to the result desired by the client, especially at visual level. His relationship with the web page programmer is so clean, both are capable of programming, which makes it easier for the web developer to mediate between both parties. In the event that the web page that been developed present a fault or problems, if the web developer who must be in charge of checking where the fault is are corrected, even if this is a design problem initially raised by the web designer, but it's always the task of the web developer who must ensure that the functioning of the web developer is always in good condition. He also has knowledge of the web design, so he can collaborate and give feedback on the visual part of the web page, lighting the workload on the web designer, establishing the design and program decision rests entirely in the hand of the web designer. What training and knowledge does a web developer need? Creating and basic knowledge on the web page design, training and professional management of the web programming language, mediation skill and ingenuity in the search and implementation of solutions, special diplomacy for managers with clients. Be documented on the content of the web page as well as the needs and commercial objectives of the client with the web page. Know English and stay updated of the subject of online marketing technologies and trends. Armau's exclusive dedication for the web developer project as well as work efficiency. Manages yourself while working against the clock. What is a web page programmer? The work of the web programmer is in charge of the heavy work in the construction of a web page, technological basis, creation of the logical structure, and its optimal functioning. In short, build and program. Basically, the work of the web programmer can be compared of the art levels and technicians in charge of making the project proposed by the architect, web designer, and analyzed by the engineer. Web developer are related. Web programmers, along with the web development, are the brains of the web, taking care of the operation that web page offers, without simply clicking on the link on performing and virtual sessions. The web programmer must design the algorithm capable of performing such operation for the user. It is very important when building a web page to understand the requests made by the client, sometimes relied in technical language by the web developer, and answer to them the limitation of the preference. Normally, if not interpret on anything to refer an employment in the web page design, since if of work on the web designer, after sometimes improving the logical basis on the web page when programming, so that enable to the visual interface of web design. Web training and knowledge do the web programming need have an aspect of the advanced level in the handling of the web programming language such as PHP, JavaScript, and HTML, have a complex knowledge of database and use technologies, have a good command and logic and mathematics. It must be efficient in terms of result, have a good command on English, and you must are aware of the latest advances in the area of technology on international level. Be patient and keep developing skills to learn continually. Ability more than any other to work under pressure. Difference between a web designer and web developer. The web designer has chosen control over the image and design of the web page, have creative freedom until they want to make the important decision on creative and image level. On the contrary, the web developer can only give an opinion on the visual interface part and wait for the approval on web designer. Has for everything to refer to marketing and advertising part. The web designer must be on charge and unshaven complement satisfaction for the user so that become followers and client on the web page. The actual if come after enter this area, the web developer must carry out studying the user and user experience with the web, including the logical area of the web page. Difference between a web designer and web programmer. Regarding the functional on the web page, the web programmer is in charge of ensuring that all operations are carried out optimally. That is to say that the web works. On the other hand, the web designer must provide the pertinent data regarding the application for the web is going to offer to the users. This is designated for the client. The web designer is responsible for the design of the visual interface based on the data collected by their students in order to living up the user experience between the web. On the other hand, the web programming is going to be shared a programming and logical basis for the interface on the interoperation. Difference between a web developer and web programmer. In this aspect, there are not much differences. The web programmer and the web developer must be working together, hand in hand, continually to achieve an excellent result in addition to optimal functioning on the web page. Perhaps one of the most important points is that the web developer has more weight in the design area and also one analysis the possible solution to improve the website, and the web programmer focuses exclusively on the web programming must take out of the chain that he asked of him.